Most people live their entire lives without facing death head-on, but a few people do and somehow walk away. These aren't myths. These aren't exaggerations. These are real, documented cases of people who should have died 10 times over. Tonight, you're about to hear 5 stories where probability completely broke down. Number 1. The bomb-proof man, Tsutomu Yamaguchi, was in Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, when the atomic bomb was dropped from the sky. He wasn't a soldier but an engineer finishing a business trip. At 8:15 a.m., the sky turned white and the atomic bomb exploded less than 2 miles from where he stood. He was thrown across the room and his eardrums ruptured. His skin burned badly and his city ceased to exist. Most people there died instantly, but not Yamaguchi. He survived, although barely. Burned and injured, he did what anyone would do. He went home. The only mistake. Home was Nagasaki. 3 days later, while explaining the Hiroshima blast to his boss, the sky flared white again. Another atomic bomb detonated. His leftover skin burned. He sustained even more injuries and was left unconscious. Same man, same week. 2 nuclear explosions. Yamaguchi survived both and lived until the age of 93. The Japanese government officially recognized him as the only person to survive 2 atomic bombings. Number 2. The unsinkable Violet Jessup. Violet Jessup worked as a stewardess on ocean liners. In 1911, she was aboard the RMS Olympic when it collided with a warship and suffered a calamitous fate. Hundreds of people drowned, but not Jessup. The next year, she boarded a newer and seemingly unsinkable vessel called the RMS Titanic. You know how that turned out. When the Titanic hit the iceberg, Violet was ordered to help passengers into lifeboats, but she escaped. Over 1,500 people died on that night. Years later, during World War I, she served as a nurse on the HMHS Britannic. That ship struck a naval mine and sank even faster than the Titanic. Violet was pulled underwater by the ship's propellers, smashed her head, but somehow survived again. 3 major ship disasters. Same woman. Still alive. The interesting fact is, she died peacefully decades later. Today, historians still call her the unsinkable woman. Number 3. The man struck by lightning 7 times. Roy Sullivan was a U.S. park ranger, and over the course of his lifetime, he was struck by lightning not once, not twice, but 7 times. The first strike burned his big toe, the second knocked him unconscious while driving, and the third set his hair on fire. One strike happened while he was gardening. Another happened while fishing. Another happened while he was in a lookout tower. Each time lightning found him, and each time he walked away, burnt but alive. Scientists estimate the odds of being struck by lightning once are about 1 in 15,000. 7 times? The probability becomes so absurd it's hard to calculate. Yet he survived all of them. And then, in a final twist of cruel irony, he later took his own life. He escaped nature repeatedly, but couldn't escape the dark crevices of his own mind. Number 4. The luckiest man in the entire world. Frane Selak was a Croatian music teacher, a nobody whose life reads like a rejected movie script. Yet he survived more accidents than anyone in history. He survived a train derailment into an icy river, a plane malfunction where he fell out midair and landed in hay. He survived multiple car crashes, including a bus accident, a car explosion, and more. In every incident, others were injured or killed, but he walked out with little or no injury. Then, in 2003, to top it all off, he won the lottery. He later gave most of the money away and said he just wanted a quiet life. Number 5. The woman who fell 10,000 meters in 1972, Vesna Vulovic was a flight attendant on a Yugoslav Airlines flight when a bomb exploded midair at cruising altitude. The plane disintegrated in an instant, and passengers were scattered across miles of forest. Vesna stuck inside a compartment, and the plane fell over 10,000 meters with no parachute. She landed pinned inside part of the fuselage against a mountainside, cushioned by snow and trees. She survived for days before being discovered. She holds the Guinness World Record for the highest fall without a parachute and survived. Doctors couldn't explain it then, and they still can't now. That's it. 5 people. 5 lives where probability failed. Statistically, none of these stories should exist. And yet they do. Some call it luck, some call it fate. We call it uncanny, but maybe the truth is more unsettling. Because if chance can bend this badly for some people, it can break just as badly for others. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to this channel for many more stories like these.